Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Candy and this is Sweet Creek Thrift, and today I have another What Sold. This is going to be the first week of February of 2025, and that will be from February 1st to February 7th. And these are items that I have recently sold on Poshmark and eBay. I do sell on Depop, but I just don't sell on Depop very often. So I'm going to share with you what like basically what I sold, where I got it from, you know, how long it took to sell and that kind of stuff, and of course my profit for each item. And I'm just going to share with you photos of what each item looks like, so that way you guys have an idea of what's selling on my like little storefronts. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize my little bubble, and I'll leave it up here so you can still kind of watch me if you like to do that. But this is just to kind of help people kind of get an idea of what's selling out there, kind of just get an idea of what they can pick up, maybe find a new brand that they're not, you know, familiar with. And I think it overall helps. I love watching what sold videos, so I also like to put them out. For me personally, I love to go back and like be able to see what I sold. I also like just to be able to provide that resource to other resellers out there. And I'm not always the best at, I'm definitely not the best, not always. I'm definitely not the best reseller, but I do pretty good. I do okay for me. I do this part-time and I really love doing it. So anyways, I'm just gonna jump in now. And if you're new here, thank you for checking me out. I hope you'll stick around and see a few of my sales. If you're a repeat follower who likes to watch my videos, thank you. I really appreciate all of you guys. If you came from my shorts, I hope you enjoy the longer format videos. I do try to go into it a little bit more in depth than my shorts. And yeah, and here we go. So the first item that I sold was actually the last item from January. However, somehow it got marked as February 1st, and then when I went into it, it said January 31st. So anyways, I'm just going to lump it as the first week of February because I've already done my reports for January. So, and this is the art, it's called Art of Cloth, and I'll show you their logo or their label. It has it all put together, so I wasn't 100% sure if I should space it out or if I should just squish it all together. And so that's what I just did. I just put it all together. It still comes out. So I did Art of Cloth, and I put women's artsy login look long sleeve tunic top, size 2X. And I put tie-dye and ombre. And as you can see, it has this really pretty like gray, dark gray and teal, like aqua teal blue. Just a really pretty tie-dye, and it kind of gave it that ombre effect. So that's what I went ahead and went with. And it was a longer length draped, which kind of goes with the login look theme. And I thought the pockets really definitely pulled that out. And the drape, how like the sides kind of like the hemline drapes a little bit lower on both sides. So that is something, I found it at a Goodwill. So I'll go through my stats for this. So I found it at Goodwill on December 28th. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Grab my glasses. I'm still learning to put these on so I can read my screens. It's a little blurry actually. Let me clean it. Just if you missed my last couple of videos, I was sharing that I just got these glasses, which I use when I'm reading stuff on my computers, and it also has that like blue light to protect my eyes because I do work at my computer all day. But it also, I'm not quite used to using it all day, and it gives me headaches. So I'm not sure. So far, I do have a better way to see the screen though, and I really am able to read the numbers and everything a lot clearer. So I really enjoy using them. And then, so this item I purchased at Goodwill December 28th, and I paid $4, and it was posted on Poshmark and eBay on January 27th. So it took me a month to get it posted. And then I posted, so I posted on both, and it sold on eBay February 1st, or AKA January 31st. And it sold for $36.58. Actually, I'm missing a a line. Hold on, you guys. I don't know why I'm missing that. Yeah, I was supposed to have a purchase price. I don't know where this line went. Let me add this. It must not be on here. Purchase price is here. My form is missing it, which is really odd. I don't know why. I'm missing this column. So I guess we'll go ahead and add it while I'm doing this. Whoops, I need to go to February. I guess after this video I'll go in and let's see, add it here. And I'm gonna have to look them up as we go, because the thing is with Poshmark, their like gross price and their purchase price are the same, but with eBay the gross price includes like shipping and the buyer's tax and the sales, like I'm assuming the sales fee comes out of that. Like, so like the gross is like everything put together, whereas eBay, I mean Poshmark, well, I'm really off my rockers today. Poshmark is just the gross is the same as the purchase price essentially. So it's a little bit of a different recording for each. I just think it's funny that, yeah, somehow I missed doing this part. I don't know why. Usually my form has it, so I'm not really sure why it didn't put it in this time. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back and be extra careful, but I can pull it up on my phone right now. So let me grab that and I can just share with you that. So, okay. So the gross was $36.58. The purchase price is $27. So that's how much they agreed to pay me for the item. And then, you know, then from 27 you add, then, you know, when I look it up on my, let me see if I can share. I don't know if it'll show it on this camera, but like it goes down and breaks it down into all the different like fees and everything. So the subtotal was 27, the shipping was $6.25, which I have right here on my shipping tab or shipping column. And then the sales tax is here, $3.33. And then when I go down, the transaction fee is $4.92, which I just labeled as sales fee. They changed their name. It used to be called sales fee. And then there's a new column I just recently added called ad fee, which you'll see down here. I have one that I'll have to double check all of them, but this one doesn't have it. And the ad fee is if you like promoted your item. I'm pretty sure that's the fee for that. So I did start a new column. I'm going to have to look at how I'm going to put that in. If I want to lump it with my sales fees, because essentially it's still a fee that eBay charges. And I'm still figuring out the bookkeeping side of my business. I did pretty good last year and the year before, and when I do last year's, I have it all figured out, but yeah. There's a few new like fees and things I need to add in there just to get the proper totals. So, okay. So back to where we were. So this item, I was offered $27, which I accepted. The gross was $36.58, purchase price $27. My net profit after fees came out to $18.08. And I had paid $4, so that's why. Okay, and then I'm going to have to do this for each item, so I'm just going to close these out as I go. The next item is Zenana, and it's a gray and white striped tank maxi dress, and it was very stretchy, just like a basic, almost like a very stretchy t-shirt type knit material, size extra large, and it was sleeveless. And I had picked up 2 of these. One was red and white, and one was gray and white. So they were identical, but the first one, the red one, sold pretty quick. This one took a while to sell. I did show that there was pockets, and it was just really stretchy. I found these at the Goodwill bins. Well, I found this one at the Goodwill bins, and I purchased it December 27th of 2023. I posted it to Poshmark and eBay on February 16th last year in 24, and it sold February 1st on eBay, and it sold for, let's look this one up. The gross is not the same as the purchase price, so I'm going to give you the purchase prices. So it sold for $15, so I'll write that here. and that gave me a profit of $11.76. Okay, so the next item is this Lane Bryant jeans, women's size 18, mid-rise, distressed, straight leg, stretch, and blue. And that's what I kind of labeled it as. There was some like puckering, just a slight bit, which I made a comment about. I feel like I'm frozen. I don't know if it's still recording. It says it is. But my little like bubble is frozen. I've been having some problems with this. I might have to get a new webcam, but I don't know if it's my computer ports. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video real quick, and I'll come back and we'll continue this. Okay, I'm back. I just had to make sure it was still recording because I didn't want to talk through all of these and then find out it didn't record anything. But apparently it was still recording, but the little bubble where my face is was frozen. So I just wasn't sure. Okay, so we're going to move right along. So this is Lane Bryant jeans. So basically these items, I was saying that I made a note that it had some puckering going on the legs, and I know I took some pictures of that. But here's the Lane Bryant logo, and then it says straight leg. And I take a picture of like the material and like the size tags and everything. And I get pretty good pictures, I think, overall, but there's the like the showing the puckering. So I do take like some good pictures and try to make sure people are aware of any of the flaws on the item. And then I make a note of it in my description, so if they go read that, they will also see it there. And so this pair of jeans I actually purchased for myself. I did put it, like I did label it in my like purchased items because I didn't know if it was going to fit me, and I knew I was going to resell it if not. So I did purchase it with the intent of pulling it for my own use if it fits, but I didn't want to try them on at the store. So I did get this item on, let's see, on December 23rd at Goodwill, and I paid $5.60 and posted it to Poshmark and eBay January 14th, and that was this year, 25, and it sold on eBay on February 1st for 20, hold on, let me look. It sold for $19.99 actually, so, oops, I just deleted that. What am I doing? I was trying to hit the arrow button. Okay, $19.99 was the purchase price. And so the buyer did not have any taxes. I had a sales fee of $3.82 and the shipping label was $7.67. And so that brings the gross to $27.66. So anyways, after my investment of $5.60 and my sales fee, it gave me a profit of $10.57. And I was able to resell that item pretty quickly, which I kind of knew because Lane Bryant's not like the best brand, but I have noticed that the jeans do sell. At least for me, they've always sold pretty quick, for the most part. Anyways, not all of them. I think I still have a pair of jeggings, and I'm pretty sure they're Lane Bryant jeggings. But jeggings aren't super popular right now, so it would explain why they're not selling. And that was a pair of straight legs, so I think that's why. And I liked them. They fit me perfectly, except they were too long. I'm a little bit short, so it kind of was just too long on my legs, so it kind of bunched up around my ankles, and I don't really like the feel of that. So I decided to sell them, and I'll just keep finding, I'll keep looking, and eventually I'll find that perfect pair that fits perfect. There's just so many jeans out there, and I would rather thrift them than buy them new, so if I can help it. So if I can find myself stuff while I'm out looking for stuff to resell, it's perfect. And then I can resell it if it doesn't work right, which is the nice part about being a reseller, I think. The next item is this Democracy Women's 8 Ab Technology, and I put camel brown skinny ankle stretch. So of course jeggings don't really sell, but it's kind of funny that these still do sell. I do seem to be selling skinny legs, and you know, I don't know if it's just because people like to wear boots or it's just personal preference. And these are the Ab Technology band. It has this like elastic waistband that's hidden on the inside of these, so it is like a stretchy waist. people like this, this style, I guess, or this like feature. So when I saw that, I went ahead and picked them up at the store I had bought them from, which I'll go through with you. But here's some photos just so you see what they kind of look like. It was just a more basic pair of pants. And, you know, they're not like denim, but they kind of had like a trouser, like khaki feel to them. So this pair I purchased at the resale center in Lubbock, Texas. My daughter goes to school at Texas Tech, and so I had gone in the summer and took her to orientation, and I purchased it on that trip, and that was July 15th, and I paid $2, and I think I totally skipped one. Huh. Okay. I must have, like, I'm really all, you guys are getting a whole show today. So, anyways, so this one was $2. I purchased it July 15th, posted it August 30th to Poshmark and eBay. Yes, it took a month and a half. Had a death pall there for a while, but I got through it. And sold it on Poshmark on February 2nd for $19. Since this is Poshmark, it will be just $19 because they don't, like, separate it. They kind of like, well, they do separate it, but they don't put it on their like breakdowns like eBay does. So I do my bookkeeping a little bit different. So it was a purchase price of $19. My sales fee was $3.80, and I made $13.20 after the fee and the amount invested, the $2 and the sales fee. And I don't need it to say sold. I was kind of racing through trying to get these all put up today. I'm trying to find this one. I wonder if I deleted it by accident when I don't know what happened there, but that was the Levi's that I sold at Poshmark. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit back, and I don't know where it went because I remember looking it up, but I don't know why it's not pulled up for you. So I'm just going to go find it. Okay. I like to have them on tabs just to make it easier, but I guess this works. Okay, so the Levi's that I sold, here you go. So these are 514 jeans that are boys size. It's like a size 12, which is like maybe like a 5th or 6th grader, maybe younger. I'm not really sure. Kind of in that range, I would guess. And it says it was a boys 26 by 27 blue denim adjustable. And then I put elastic band. And this one actually also has kind of like a similar elastic band that the last pants, even though those are women's pants. These Levi's have that kind of a thing going on. I'll show you. It's like, well, there's the pull tabs, but you can see it has like this black elastic panel. So it did also have a stretchy waist, and then you can like tighten it with these. A lot of kids' pants do this. And then there's their tag. So it said 12 regular, and then waist 26, length 27. And I don't know, but when I measured it as 24 waist, and inseam is 26. So it's possible that they had shrunk. But I did put what I measured it at right here. And I put measurements I took, and I put approximate only, just in case I'm wrong. But, you know, I've been doing this for a while, so I feel like I do a pretty good job measuring it. My guess is they might have shrunk a little bit. So this item was sold, let's see, so I found it at the Goodwill bins November 2nd of 24, and my average cost was $2.25, and I posted it November 18th to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold on Poshmark February 1st for $10, and so that would be another $10 here, and my sales fee was $2.95, so $2.95 it ended $2.25. That left me with a profit of $4.80. So it was not the best flip. Probably wouldn't pick up boys sized Levi's anymore after selling that. I just don't think it was worth my time. And I am trying to get away from most kids' clothes for the most part. I won't say I will never sell kids' clothes, but for the most part. The next item is this Windsor green satin formal gown women's medium dress maxi straight bodycon slit. And this is my daughter at, I think, a prom. I think it was her first prom. So this was just the Windsor dresses are fairly basic in multiple color, like you can go in there and it's almost like it's definitely fast fashion. It's just like basic cuts that they probably mass produce, and they produce it in all the different colors. So if you're not familiar with Windsor, that's basically what it is. They do sell clothing in there as well, but it's definitely all fast fashion. It's not high quality at all. They do have some really nice, more elaborate dresses that are great for like you can use it for dances for school, but also like weddings and that sort of thing. So or like formal events anyways. So they do have, but the thing is they do make a lot of these like super basic dresses that come in just a variety of colors. But a lot of the girls nowadays, they know Windsor, and they probably know kind of what size in Windsor, and then they just want to find a color, and they can go online and find it cheaper from somebody that's previously worn it. So yeah. So this item I actually did like, I don't know if I put but right here I had to like sew it together because it was like straight straps, but I sewed like a loop around to kind of make it more racerback style because it just didn't fit her properly. But yeah, it was still in really good condition. It was just used once. So anyways, it came out of our closet. We did, you know, I'm sure we invested money in it, but it wasn't to resell at the time. So it came out of my daughter's closet. I had zero invested in it as a resale item. And I posted it July 22nd to Poshmark and eBay last year. It did not sell until February 3rd of this year, and it sold on eBay. Oh, let me look it up. I'm getting really slow today. This is going to end up being a longer video, but I'm trying to hurry. These are supposed to be shorter videos. Too many problems today, you guys. My whole day at work was like this too. It was just crazy. Okay, so it was $20.70 that they purchased it, the purchase price. And so my net profit came to $16.71. And then the next item is this Altered State. It's a smocked surplice faux wrap beige top, size large, popover wrap is how I labeled it. And it was this like stretchy material. You can see that it's like all the like the little gathered and like all these lines that go, I can't point right here, all these lines that go straight across, they're all elastic. So this whole thing was very stretchy, so it would definitely fit multiple sizes. It was size large also, but I'm sure it could have fit a medium or even like an extra large. So and it's just a great little popover, especially if you have like a spaghetti strap dress. So even if you have like a spaghetti strap dress or something, like a sleeveless dress, and if you want to have like a sleeve, you could pop this over any of those kind of things. Or if you just want to pop it over a cami that you're wearing with pants or a skirt, you know, it's super cute. And this one was very neutral, so it kind of goes with, you know, multiple items. I couldn't really read the label very well, but I did take a picture just in case somebody wanted to see that. So this item I did purchase, let me see. I found it at Goodwill on December 28th, and I paid $3. I'm pretty sure it was a half price item. And I posted it January 29th to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold February 3rd. That was really fast, you guys. So it sold February 3rd, and the purchase price was $18.99. And so that gave me a profit of $12.41. And I'll take it. So if I make more than $10 an item, I think I'm doing pretty good. I would love to get to like more than $20 an item, like a minimum of $20 profit. I think I'll get there eventually, but it's just going to take some time for me to learn what to pick up and what not to pick up, and, you know, just to be more selective with the items. I think that's a really smart thing to like pay attention to, and I'm trying to learn that as a skill. But I do think it takes time to build that skill. So I'm working on it, and I think I've been doing better for the most part. Now, sometimes I get things that people give me, or like donations, or like kids' clothes or whatever, so I don't really control the costs in that case. If I think I can sell it, I'm going to post it and try to sell it. Oh, I didn't actually share with you guys. So the next item is Skechers Sneakers Women's 10W Sport Energy 2250 White Classic Casual Athletic is kind of what I put. But they were just that, you know, white on white, kind of almost looked like cheerleading shoes, but they were like a wider, you know, definitely like, you know, somebody that has a little bit of a wider foot that needs more of an arch support. Very nice. I'm sure these will be very comfortable. To be honest, I could have seen myself using these if they fit me, but they weren't my size. And they were very clean. I don't think they were really used very much. Somebody possibly bought them. Like, you can see they were used, but not like a lot. It's just like, it looks like somebody wore them once or twice, and then maybe they just didn't like the way they fit, and so they decided not to keep them. So I found it at Goodwill way back March 27th of 2023. I would not pick these up again to resell because I did pay $10.99. And if you're not familiar with my like history of resale, I would say March March to May is really when I first started to take reselling as more of a serious thing. Prior to the March, that spring of 2023 time, so this is a couple of years ago, but prior to that, I was only selling stuff that like we had around the house. My friend gave me a donation, so I'd post like clothes that she had given me specifically to resell, and she told me I could just keep whatever profits and stuff. So she got me like a huge donation. So like I had a whole bunch of bags to go through, and I was just like posting stuff, but I was doing it so rarely that like I was only earning like $100 every couple months, which I would do that. I would leave the money in the Poshmark account and save up until I had about $100 or $150. And then I would use it for like a birthday. So like I could buy a birthday present with that money. So I was really just using it to kind of supplement for birthdays and Christmas. I wasn't doing it as like an official like part-time business. Now we needed to make more money, and I was like, you know, I could totally do more items and start making more money to help the family out. So that's what I started doing, and I actually really like doing it, which is why I probably have stuck with it for this long. So yeah, but back then, back to where I was again, I'm going on bunny trails today, sorry. But back in May of 23, when I purchased these, I was just starting to consider, like, to really think, okay, I'm going to do this like as an actual part-time business. And I hadn't really developed a lot of skills yet. So I did pick these up thinking that I would be able to resell them. They looked really good and everything, but yeah, not the best pickup. It sat since May, May of 2023. I had it posted to Poshmark. I posted it to eBay in November of 2023. So it still sat on eBay a long time as well. And then it finally sold February 3rd of 25. And it sold for, let's see, this is altered state. Let me go up one. So the purchase price for the shoes was $28.99, and because I had invested $10.99, I only earned a profit of $10.44. And I had put this one on like a promoted listing on eBay, so I think that's what this ad fee that they list is, an ad fee, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was from. So when it sold off of a promoted listing, I think I had it at like 2 or 3%, and I lost. And so they charged me 83 cents, which, you know, the fact that it sat for so long, I was totally willing to pay that to get it out of my business before it, like, you don't want them to like not be good shoes anymore, because eventually like the soles will wear out, like it just starts to break down over time. So I just needed it out. So I was really happy with that. I don't have all my listings on promoted right now, but I do have some of them. Some of the stuff that might take longer. The next item is Mark New York Performance Thick Leggings with space dye, purple pink kind of colored space dye, as you can see right here. And I put size M medium. And there's the logo. And then here's another logo that it had. And it was just a basic pair, but it was like a really thick legging, and so it was definitely for like winter, and it will keep you warmer if you're like an outside jogger or whatever. But they were in really good condition. It's not really the style anymore, but this item I actually got from the original donation. Like, we're talking back in like probably like 21, I want to say, maybe 22. It could have been 2022. But it was a while back that I got that. It was like tons of stuff. If you think about a Suburban, my friend came down with a Suburban full of clothes from the top, as much as you could squish into the top to the bottom, and she had her kids with her, so she had the back seat, but she had it like that whole back section, top to bottom, side to side, just completely loaded full of stuff. I don't know what he's saying. My husband just walked by and he's like giving me hand signals, but I don't know what that means. So anyways, I had zero invested. I posted it. Oh yeah, see, so I posted it to Poshmark in 21. So it's definitely before that she brought me that donation. If I had to guess, it was in like the summer of 21. So October 2nd of 2021, it was posted to Poshmark, and then I posted it on eBay on January 2nd of 2022. And so it still took a whole year on eBay, and it did not sell until February 3rd of 2025. And it sold for, hold on, let's see here. It sold for at a whole $8.99. I mean, it was already listed. I might as well just leave it, right? So I had posted it way back then. I just left it and left it and left it. It finally sold. It sold for that, and now I earned a profit of $6.82. I mean, luckily I didn't have anything invested in it. That's the other thing, is if I didn't invest anything in it, it's not like a huge deal to me, so I might as well just keep it. Okay, so the next item is this Eddie Bauer men's shirt, size large, blue-gray, cotton canvas button-down. And here's the pictures real quick. So it had brown buttons like that. What is that called? It's like a marbly brown. I think it's called turtle something. I don't remember. It's called something like that. But here's the logo. Eddie Bauer, size large. And it was just a nice, like, thicker, almost, it's not denim, but it's kind of like a canvas material. And so this item I found at the Goodwill bins November 2nd of 24 last year. My average cost was $2.25 per item. Posted it on November 20th to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold on eBay keep wanting to say December. It sold on eBay on the 3rd of February, and it sold for $19.99. That earned me a profit of $13.70. All right, and the rest of these are all Poshmarks. So the next item is these Joy Weavenly tan suede leather women's shoe, size 9, and I put chunky block heel and slip on. And I found these at the Goodwill bins in November, so my average cost was that same day that I found that last shirt, $2.25 per item. It did have a little like spot right here, and you can see that it was kind of bent right here, but when you put your foot in there, that's not going to matter. And there was another kind of like little spot right here, a couple spots going on, which I do have some close-ups. I did put some minor scuffs marks as shown in photos. And then I did take some closer up pictures somewhere. The heels were really nice. And it still had like the stickers on the bottom. So it shows you that these were fairly new, even though they had a few scuffs. Like there was a scuff right here on the heel. And then I took a picture like showing, kind of pointing out a little bit better of where any of like the major flaws would have been. Overall, these were in decent condition. Definitely lots of life left for wear. Joy is a pretty good brand. I don't know about shoes specifically, but I do know, I have a I have a bunch of clothes right here. I'm going to make another video probably. Oh, I froze. I just realized I'm frozen, you guys, so I can't. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about me being frozen because last time it was still recording and I just want to finish this. But I would say, you know, Joy is a good brand, and just look it up if you find it. It's spelled, if you're just listening, it's spelled Joie. Let me see if I can find the logo though. Oh no, oh yeah, you should still be able to see it. Did I not get a logo? I should. Oh, here it is. Okay, there you go. And it's Joie. So definitely look it up. This one I found was called the Weavenly, is the name of this particular type of shoe line, and there were others for sale, but I went ahead and lowered it because I had some flaws. Alright, I'm back one more time. I had to take a quick break because my husband interrupted. He's a little excited about a gaming system that he's got set up for us to play on PlayStation together. So, but apparently he couldn't wait for me to finish recording, which is so funny. Alright, so I think I finished that one, but I'm just going to recap it. So the Joy shoes, I got it at the Goodwill bins November 2nd. My average cost was $225. I posted it on Poshmark and eBay on December 12th, and it sold on February 3rd for $18, and that gave me a profit of $12.50. I don't think I actually got all the way through that. The next item is this pair of Ralph Lauren Paisley wide leg palazzo drawstring pants, size 12. There's the tag. And I guess I get my little bubble to work again since I had to pause the video. I guess there's a good reason I paused it. And that's what they look like. They were just kind of like a wide leg casual, like you can lounge in them. You could probably go to the store if you wanted, or wear it at a resort or a beach, whatever. But yes, very casual. And I found these at Goodwill March 6th of 24 last year, and I did pay $6.99. Posted it to Poshmark and eBay on February 13th of 24. It finally sold on Poshmark on the 3rd of February. It sold for $31, so that gave me a profit of $17.81 after my fees. And then the next item is this Motherhood Maternity maxi dress, size small, royal peacock blue, and I put sleeveless blue v-neck, and it has like the little waist tie that kind of goes around to the back, and it was just like a basic solid colored blue, you know, these are stretchy knit, just super, like, you can lounge in them. Again, you can just kind of lounge, just kind of relaxed fit, go to the beach, just whatever. Just one of those kind of dresses, great for like the summer. And I found this at Goodwill October 25th of 24, and I paid $5. I posted it to Poshmark and eBay November 13th. It sold February 4th for $19. So that gave me a profit of $10.20. I'm going to hit this delete on that because I don't need it to say sold there. Alright, the next item is a capybara plush, mother and babies. I put 4 babies, bottom zip pocket, new kids Christmas gift. I posted this before Christmas hoping it would sell for Christmas. I got these pictures from the website, but I got this off Temu. I thought it was super cute. I had like I don't know if I had credits or whatever. I was trying to spend a few extra dollars. So I picked this up in the intent to resell it, thinking that if I got it here, then maybe I could post it and somebody might want to buy it before the holidays. But yeah, I left it in this bag, so that's why I took the stock photos so that somebody could kind of see how cute it was. But it did not sell for Christmas, but it did just sell. And so I had bought it on Temu September 7th of 24. I paid $6.77. and I posted it on September 17th to Poshmark and eBay. It sold on Poshmark February 6th. It sold for $24, and that gave me a profit of $12.43. All right, you guys, I'm almost done. I'm sorry this one's taking so long for me to get through it. The next item is a Hard Rock Cafe Denver women's medium gray, size medium, but gray zipper hoodie sweatshirt, and I put floral. And I'll show you why, but it has like the Denver, the Hard Rock Denver location on it, and then the inside has their logo. It has the front pockets, and then the back has this like graphic that's like all over the back, and if you can get closer, you can see it has floral, kind of like flowers. I thought that was a pretty cool one. This actually came from my daughter. She had bought it because we went to Denver, what was it? Wasn't last year, or was it? Well, we went to Denver for, no, it was the year before. It was 23, in the summer of 23. So she had a competition, national competition, so that's why we went there. So it came out of her closet. I had zero invested, but she didn't want it anymore, and she gave it to me to sell. I posted it on July 20th of 24 to Poshmark and eBay. It sold on Poshmark on February 6th for $22, so I earned a profit of $17.60. And essentially it goes to my daughter. Like, she's already gotten it because it was her item. So sometimes I give her money for that stuff. This next item is Time and True Halter Swim Tankini, tankini top, pastel spring floral polka dot, size small. And I did just see somebody mention that they think polka dots are going to be in this year, so we'll see. But this one had like a little polka dot waistband right here, and then the rest of it had this like, I think it's like tropical like hibiscus flowers is what they look like to me. And very like summery spring vibes. There's the close-up, and then it's just the basic like Time and True, and you know, the inside. It was in very good condition though. So this item actually came from the Goodwill bins. I grabbed it because it's lightweight, it's small, it doesn't weigh hardly anything, and I can throw it in my pack, and then eventually it'll sell. So that's what I did. I got this on December 27th of 2023. I had a really big haul that time. My average cost was only $1 per item. I posted it on January 24th of 2024, so a year ago. I posted it to Poshmark and eBay, and it finally sold a year later on Poshmark for $8, which I know isn't very much, but it still gave me a profit of $4.05, and so I went ahead and took it. It also brings the average cost per item down when I get more items like that. So when I do go over to the bins, I do try to take like a longer trip, and then I'll try to get more items than what I would on a standard Goodwill trip. So there's that. We're finally on the last item. Aren't you all excited? So, and I see I froze again. So that's so funny. The last item is a lot of 4 pants, toddler girl, 18-month, ruffle butt, floral, leopard, and animal, and I put pink. I put a lot of words in there because I was trying to kind of give an idea, overall idea of what to expect. But here's the leopard ones. They had a really cute like lettuce hem, but like that, what kind of like a ruffle ankle essentially. And this one was like no brand name. The next item in this bundle is from Simple Joys, and I'm pretty sure that's by Carter's. Yeah, that's by Carter's, and it was 18 months, and you can really get an idea of the floral there. Super adorable. The next one was these pink basic pants with like a ruffle kind of on the butt right here, and that one was by Old Navy. And the last item was another kind of flower power looking thing, and it was also by Carter's, but it's the Just One You by Carter's. And so I lotted them together because they were all 18 months, and I did get these at that same Goodwill trip where it was in December of 23, and I had $1 per item, so I marked it as $4 investment and posted it on October 5th to Poshmark and eBay, and it sold on Poshmark February 7th for $12, so that gave me a profit of $5.05. And all of these items are off to their new homes. So I'm just going to give you a total that I have so far. So far for the month of February, as of the first 7 days, I have earned a profit of $197.78, which is really good for me, you guys. For 1 week, that's really good. I'm so happy about that. I'm almost done. Tomorrow's Friday, so I will be doing, after tomorrow, I will be doing another week, week 2. So definitely keep your eye out for that next one. I don't know why I'm frozen. Give me just a second. Alright, you guys, I'm back, and I figured I was just going to do this selfie style because I don't know why my system keeps crashing, but I'm done with the like monthly totals, so I just wanted to wrap this up, and I wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys stick around and follow me for the next one. Sorry this today was like a little spazzy. Usually it's not, and I'm trying to make these weekly ones a lot quicker. I did have a lot of items for it being 1 week. I typically don't have this many items, which I was pretty impressed with, so I guess we'll see how it goes. But I had a total of, let's see, 17 items for week 1, so that was actually really good for me. I was pretty impressed. Yeah, so I'm really tired also. It's probably why it's a little bit spazzy, and then, you know, interruptions, can't really help that. But I will see you guys on my next video. I hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.